Let's go with the juniors. Evo Danielle, Eric DeReal, Kenny Dobson, Josh Dresden, Fred Drummond, Keith Ellerson, David Hernandez, come on guys, Rob Katzman, Fred Kim, David Kittredge, Jake McCann, Peter McClellan, Paul Marcus, Barry Markman, Jimmy Phillips, Jimbo Reagan, Michael Abrams, Sean Allen, Robert Baker, Harees Bowie, Albert Butler, Chris Dilworth, Daniel Donaghy, Paul Duca, Jim Fiore, Wu Chin Lee, Tom Lenve, Jason Mabe, John Meritorius, Derek Reavers, Carlton Ruley, John Shegda, Les Walter, Chris Williams, Leo Wazinski, Garrett Jackson, John Bach, Sam Cogan, Antoinette Drummond, Jeff McCann, Devon Owens, Natalie Shegda, John Traeger, and Chad Simon.
That's quite a group.
Special mention goes to Natalie Shegda and Antoinette Drummond to become the first letter winners of varsity track of the female gender in the history of the school. Congratulations to Natalie and Antoinette. Okay, so in the league, we're 3-0 and everything else is rained out. We're 5-1 overall with a real close loss to Overbrook. Second at the Hill Relays, third at the Penn Relays, second at the Petty, and where it counts, number 1 at the Champs. At championship, we have an unusual number, small number of winners, but lots of points scored. For example, Chris Williams does a great job in the triple jump, comes in second. Next year he's looking forward to being first in a number of events. He's going to run a lot of them, and I think he's a future star. Chris Williams, congratulations. Interact champions, at pole vault, Joe Wazinski, the shot put, Chris Curtis, on the mile relay, David Hernandez, John Shegda, Jake McCann, and Will Robb. What I'd really like to do is tell you what I think Penn Charter track, as well as all those things, is really about. We're Chestnut Hill Academy, and we take a rookie, John Shegda, and put him on the anchor of the mile relay, because the coach's instincts are that he's a champion. He's behind, he pulls up, runs like a champion, runs a kid down like a wild animal from behind, beats him at the tape, just out of his mind. Fabulous. So I said, John, that was really tremendous. I'm really proud of it. I said, what do you think about? What happened? He said, what, Mr. Bonnie? I could hear my mother cheering me. I said, that's great, John, but your mother wasn't there. I mean, in my head, I could hear my mom cheering me. I was so excited I won. I said, this is great. Can we play tape the next time? John is a champion. He loves to run from behind. His friend Bevilacqua tried to run him down. Couldn't do it. He's going to be a heck of a track man. John Shegda. John Bach from our No Credit Patrol. No credit, by the way, means they're a fresh child. John has a real good start to the season, looks super, hurts his hip. Freshman type injury. Okay. Fights to come back, comes to practice, he's a great kid, he works, he stays with it, runs really well at Petty, wins medals, looking good, gets ready for the champs, blows out his hip again. Can't run. Tremendous disappointment, but great attitude and never quit. John Bach. Everybody's coached long enough, always had their heart stop at least once. 330 hurdles. Everybody's favorite child, Kelly Kent, is leading the 330 hurdles. He's out in front, looks good, but Albert is coming on from behind. Albert is coming on. And the place is rocking, and I can hear the people behind me screaming. He goes to the last hurdle, and for the second time this season, he hits the hurdle and goes splat on the artificial surf. I mean, I heard him hit. I felt my heart stop. I started to get faint. I said, oh my God. I couldn't even yell at him to get him to get up. He scrambles up, which by the way is exactly what he did against Overbrook. Runs to the tape, doesn't get the place, but tries as hard as he possibly can. Great effort, scored a lot of other points in the rest of the meet. Otherwise, Albert Butler, congratulations. Antoinette Drummond. Looks like a soap opera star. Has the heart of a psycho killer. does real well the whole season, works hard, improves. We put her in essentially the boys' meet for the 9th grade. She beats all the boys but one. Runs a great time, does a great job. Antoinette, congratulations. Chris Curtis. Looks a little bit like the before specimen of the holiday spy. That's all right, he's my godson, it's okay. We're at the Interact Championships, okay? And he's having this war with this kid, Beatty, who looks like Godzilla. And so Mr. Gallagher does a better story of this than I did, but he was there. But anyway, so Beatty does a 45, and Chris does a 46, and Beatty on his last throws a 47. And GA's strategy to win the meet is they're going to win about 9 or 10 events. So that's the strategy. And Beatty's got to beat Chris. That's what has to happen. So Beatty throws 47, and within seconds, all of a sudden I turn around, everybody's screaming and yelling. Lisa Williams is 5 feet off the ground. I said, what happened? They said, throw her through 50 feet. 50 feet, 8 inches and a half, when his best throw before that was 47 something. You can't throw 3 feet better on it. That's not possible. Once again, most amazing athlete I've ever seen, Chris Curtis. Joe Wazinski, little known fact. Joe hurts his back pretty badly before the Interact Champs. You know Joe. He didn't tell anybody. I mean, some of us have known when we couldn't get out of bed because our back hurt so much. Okay, here's a guy who's going to do the pole vault when the Interact Championship. You got to be kidding me. Okay, I don't have to familiar with the pole vault, but this is a form of insanity. Okay, Joe gets into warm-ups. You have to know Joe to understand it. Joe gets he looks terrible. Liz Lemmy said, "Oh my God, poor Joe. He can't clear anything. He couldn't clear 8 feet in the warm-ups." You know Joe, he stays with it, fights through it. Not only does he win the Interact Championship, he does his highest jump ever, 11'6", Joe Wazinski.
I never make any speech, I just read the names. I leave the speech to Mr. Ryan, of course. 2 MVPs voted on by the team before the championship meet. We have 2, as usual. They are Will Ross and Brian Gallagher.
The 4-year awards for being 4-year letterman and putting up with me for 4 years. That is a special award. You deserve something. Will be presented by Ms. Williams.
This one goes to Eric Doctor and Joe Martino.
We like a lot of awards because it really irritates Mr. Perrott. Oh, baby. Class of 66 Dedication Award for dedication to the school, to the sport. This year, 1989 award, Rajiv Swami and Carlton Rowland. Okay, the captains are going to speak briefly.